YouTube, YouTube, YouTube! Hey everybody, what's going on? Katie Lance here, founder and CEO of Katie Lance Consulting, the Get Social Smart Academy, and author of the book, Get Social Smart. And today, it is episode 68 of the Get Social Smart show, and we're talking about YouTube. I want to share with you a few mistakes real estate agents might be making when it comes to YouTube. Number one, I think the biggest mistake is just totally ignoring YouTube. I think a lot of us, we focus on Facebook and Instagram and maybe even LinkedIn, but sometimes YouTube it becomes kind of like the stepchild when it comes to social media. YouTube is an important place, I think, in your sort of ecosystem, especially if you are creating any kind of video. I am guilty. My YouTube channel was like out there just hanging out for years with not a lot of activity, and not surprising, I didn't get a whole lot of traction from YouTube. Number one, don't ignore it. Pay attention to it. The reason why you should pay attention to it is YouTube is the number two search engine in the world. It's owned by Google. It's right behind Google, and so it's a really powerful place to think about your social media strategy. Now, YouTube is different than Facebook because think about how you use YouTube. For most of us, we go into Google or YouTube and we search how to do something, right? Or we're searching for something specific and then we come across content. Facebook is a little bit more passive where we're scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Video is still really important on Facebook. Number two, your title and your tags and your description are all really important. So your description should be exactly what that video is all about. Your description needs to have at least a paragraph or two talking about what that video is all about. If there's certain key things that you mention in that video, make sure you mention those in the description. That'll help your content get found. Also in your description, make sure you have links to other resources. In our YouTube videos, we have links to additional resources, additional links. We have a link to my book, we have a link to my blog, we have a link to my, all these different links, different social media channels. Make it easy for people to find you. But that's a big mistake we're seeing is that agents and brokers aren't really filling out the description and they're not adding additional links. That's like the low-hanging fruit. Don't forget that. Tags are also really important. You want to tag in a few things that are really key to what that video is all about. You can also use tools like TubeBuddy or vidIQ to find some of the best tags that are relevant for your market and for what you're doing. The last thing I'm going to mention when it comes to a mistake that real estate professionals are making when it comes to YouTube is they're not understanding the value of that first hour and really the first few minutes when something's on YouTube. It's just like any other platform, right? When you're on Instagram or Facebook, those first few minutes, those first few hours are really key to how well that video does. And the same thing goes with YouTube. So within an hour of publishing our video on YouTube, we send an email to our email database. We'll send a tweet out on Twitter. I'll do a Snapchat about it and really try to get as much traction in that first hour as possible. Like anything when it comes to YouTube, it's all about consistency. It's all about taking the time step by step to really master that platform and make it work for you and your business. Like I always say, you don't have to be all things to all people. You don't have to be everywhere. But when it comes to real estate, especially if you're doing any kind of video on a regular basis, having a strong YouTube channel takes time and it can make a big, big difference. Now, shameless plug, if you're watching this on YouTube, we would love if you would hit that subscribe button because we have new videos that come out every Wednesday, and feel free to hit the bell because the bell will give you an instant notification of when we have that new post and that new video up. So subscribe today. I promise it'll be great. I promise that you'll love it. And if you are just joining the Get Social Smart show, we are on episode, what are we on? Episode 68. So there's 68 other episodes you could watch over on YouTube on our playlist. Question here for you. I would love to know, are you on YouTube? If you are on YouTube, post your YouTube link in the comment below. I would love to check out your YouTube channel. And for additional insights and tips and tools on social media, especially video marketing and YouTube, head on over to katielance.com. Thanks so much. We'll see you soon.